Yes, we're back. Next Lenny this week, but the two heroes. How are you doing? All right?
I'm good. Recovered.
What, for the hydro?
For the sanctuary.
Oh, mate, you two are funny, man.
I've not recovered, by the way. That's one of the best nights
good fun.
I've ever had, honestly.
You were sitting next to me, weren't you?
At the start, then you disappeared. I'm just finding out that we were all at different wee bits. I thought that was where everybody was going to congregate. And I thought you were the only one that turned up. And then obviously I saw him outside, comatose.
I was comatose. I can't remember.
We called for an ambulance for him.
My mate phoned me and says, "Did you get him all right?" And Danny Knox, cheers Danny. I says, "Did I see you last night?" He said, "It was me that put you in a taxi."
Oh, was it your pal put you in a taxi? You kept coming up to me raging.
Well, you should have paid for it.
There's no condom machine in the toilet still.
By the way, I thought it was like you had protein shakes.
Oh, the wee tequila rose.
I was drinking them for Scotland.
Aberdeen boys were getting you a bit, weren't they?
Aberdeen boys were brilliant. We Johnny Hayes sat with Johnny for about half an hour.
What was he talking about?
Well, I don't know. I couldn't make a word out. He was saying he was 100 mile an hour, but good lad.
I thought it was Slaney for the full night. I kept thinking Slaney never came to Sanctuary.
I know.
But he looked so much like him, didn't he?
What did you not go for? No, trust yourself.
Don't know, just...
The Aberdeen boys were brilliant.
Bullion.
And just one a wee apology. One of them come up to me later on in the night and I didn't realise who he was, and so apologies.
Who was it, the goalie?
It might have been
Nobody knows who he is.
But
even people in Aberdeen didn't know who he is.
There was a goalie, but the big pair of gloves on.
Big Craig Halkett.
Someone was left it where you were sitting.
Somebody was...
That was left it, so there you go, mate. Here's it back.
That's your baby. Look at that. That's outrageous, you get done for carrying that about Glasgow.
Somebody says you were sitting on that all night.
Big Craig Halkett, I know.
But I love it.
Brings back memories.
You went to Sanctuary on your own. I love that. You went to Sanctuary on your own.
Aye.
Do you want to know something?
Brilliant.
I had said, "Are you going down to Sanctuary?" And I was sitting with my boys, and you just come up, and it was like, you just went like that. A wee wink, and then you disappeared.
I was away.
So
she dropped it off with Big Kevin, his missus.
So did you think about Big Kevin, his missus? And I thought you were on a sponsored walk in there, man. Every time I see you were bowling.
We're on different corners, so it's rude not to say hello to everybody.
But listen, tip my cap to all you guys at Hydro. Me and him, obviously in the background. And we felt, I don't know how you felt, I felt like their old their granda, just dead proud of he's watching these. Because, that's going out in front of 17. Was many 13, sorry. There you go, I'm adding another 5. You'll get But it was one of the best nights I've had. And the way you handled it, it's great to see just before they went on, because there was a good buzz behind the scenes, and then you've got the game head on. And you had to, because it was must be a nervous thing for you to walk out.
Piece of piss, mate. Piece of piss.
I said to Andy was going to go out with a green and white thing
his
on.
T-shirt on.
Get off. It's just not you. It's just that he went, do you know exactly? No, they'd give pelts with them.
You were all
his body when he's getting changed. It's terrible, isn't it? Andy's body.
I didn't.
I never saw his body.
Did you not see him crying?
No.
Crying in the dressing room with his top off?
Aye.
Saying I can't go out like this.
Was he?
Aye.
The wee line of duty.
What about how he got, you said Tom's, even Stephen, wasn't he?
He was brilliant, I know. He'd come down his motorbike, didn't he? The leather jacket on, but he was flying. He was buzzing. I think Gravison was
top, wasn't he?
Top man, he's some face on him as well. See, when I said to him, I says, still playing poker? And he went, never played poker in my life. I'm like,
he talks shite.
No wonder he wins all the time with that poker face.
But he was so gentlemanly behind the scenes. But then when he went out, just flicked a wee switch, and he was into showman mode, wasn't he? And he was top drawer. Because me and you sat, didn't we?
We talked to him about Real Madrid, just walking in there. I forgot how many superstars were on the team, and he went, and he just walked in as if he owned it. It was brilliant. I thought, fair play to you.
It was proper Galacticos he played, wasn't it?
Big ones, Zidane and all that.
See, I enjoyed that.
Beckham was there. They were all there, brilliant.
It's the way he talks about me. He's like, I played with Beckham. Do you know who David Beckham is, lad? And I'm like, of course I do. Like, what are you talking about?
Before I go, and hey, Mr. Mulgrew.
Oh, he's a man, isn't he?
I was just about to trap it behind him.
I was just about to volley back in.
He texted me saying that was the best night of his career.
It was the best touch. It's the best touch I've ever witnessed. So it was, and he just started nonchalantly keeping it up as well, which was.
I know Paul got sued, didn't he, for hitting somebody? Somebody hit somebody in the face with a ball. It was you.
Aye, very good, aye.
No, what about that? If a guy comes in, 2 rules, didn't do something, didn't kick your balls in the crowd,
I'll be honest with you, you've kind of got to know me a wee bit over the years. If you tell me not to do something, I'm going to do it. Right, so that's it. And I've always done it all my life. Aye.
After you done the first one, we were like, no mate, you can't do that. And then you went,
because it was Slaney's face. I looked at Slaney, he did serious face on, and I went, to hell with it, have another one.
But it's fake, mate, because if you hadn't done that, then Charlie's touch wouldn't have happened.
Charlie's touch was...
wouldn't have been able to talk about it.
Aye, Charlie's touch was brilliant.
Immaculate, right?
He's only played for 17 years and we're talking about touch at Hydro.
That's what he said, that's the best moment of his career. All this is possible because of Grosvenor, what a team, eh?
Aye, brilliant.
Marvellous.
They warmed up the Hydro, no, they warmed up the Hydro before us, you weren't there, but they were outstanding. What a show they put on as well, huh? The Grosvenor.
Heaters, they put heaters on.
Still got treble odds.
What did they do with there was a show on before it, was there?
The Grosvenor put a show on.
Brilliant.
The place was rocking. Newcastle are still running. Any odds, any bet, any sport, sign up now.
Brilliant.
Unbelievable, isn't it?
Amazing. Amazing.
It was done treble odds.
That's good. Have you signed up?
Signed up, aye.
Aye, I've definitely signed
Told
up.
you I'm a member anyway.
I'm a member of the Grosvenor.
Aye, the Grosvenor. Casino's not brilliant.
How you got to top that?
The Hydro.
Get
Might
that
do
one.
it again, innit? Get you a couple of tickets if you want to come.
Aye, I guess
No
we're
worries.
right in front of the barriers.
Where did you sit?
Right, see the barriers? Down there, we sat down there.
Well, you had to walk by it.
Because we
and
couldn't
stood there.
hear. See at the side of the stage.
Stood in the speaker so I could see the stage.
Couldn't you see the stage?
I was up. It was alright.
So we crept under with a couple of drinks. I went up and got them. And
What's wrong with you?
The wee guy, worst thing he ever said to us, he says, if you want drinks, I'll get them. So we were like, wee man, two.
It was great.
It was good
Because we
fun.
couldn't, that's what, honestly, because we crept under, the crowd were all there, we couldn't hear, and we were right underneath the stage. Like that, so, and just looking up and...
Somebody says that you went underneath the stage with that. And you've never seen it again.
I'll take that game. What a size that is.
Right, Scotland. One win away for World Cup playoffs. Boys are flying, aren't they?
Ecstasy and Saturday. The second half was... That's just Scotland.
You were taking ecstasy Saturday? That's all that, mate.
That is it.
Mate, I mean, popped that in Sanctuary, I don't know, you were getting
That's the Scotland I want to watch in the second half.
Second half, I had.
Brilliant. Absolutely everyone fighting for each other. And then...
Made it hard work Tuesday, didn't they?
Terrible. You know, I mean, I know they sat in, but we should still be good enough. I don't know why he didn't play Nisbet up front, because Fraser out wide, Dykes and Adams were a great partnership. So you've got to keep it the way it was. I would have thought, and Nisbet would have been a better partner for Dykes than Fraser out in the wing. Just never worked. You know, it all changed when he put Patterson on. Because he can do that. He can get down there.
He's a wing back.
You know, he can do it. He can do that easy.
Delivery.
And that was a great ball for a goal. I mean...
I think if you're playing Dykes, he's better with a partner, Dykes.
Actually, that's what I'm saying. You've got to... He should have played... He should have played Nits, but...
What do you think?
No, I'm going to be brutally honest. I watched the first one, but I was away for a few days, so...
Barcelona?
No, he was drunk.
Aye, so I was I remember wee bits, yeah. And then I did the one, what day is this? It was Tuesday night, aye. It was, because we were travelling through the night, we were up in the room, so I listened to it basically on the radio. I've never listened to a Scotland game on the radio. I was going to go out and find...
That sounds like the worst holiday ever, mate. I'm going to be honest with you.
No, it was actually match.
They make it sound a lot better than what it is on the radio.
I was training.
You do it as well. You make this game sound better than what it is. It's not crap.
So, but see on Dykes, I mean, you've heard me...
You know, like him?
I used to watch him at Queen of South, and I always thought, why does somebody not take a chance on him? Goes to Livingston, and he can approve my point in terms of he plays with better players, and he's, you get more out of him, and he's a handful. He's maybe not, he's not the most technically gifted, but what a great attitude, and he's still...
I know.
He must be a great boy in the dressing room, I would imagine as well, but that power, pace, willing to work his socks off, I mean, that's magic. It's like you talk about the wee guy up front for Celtic. He sets the tone. Sometimes that can happen with the forwards. You know, they set it.
Dykes and Adams doing that, don't they?
They do that.
I think the two of them together, though. I think the two of them together are good.
Aye.
Because he's pacey and Adams and, you know, and Dykes just likes to win the ball and hold it up. And he's great. He's got a great touch. So
I've always liked Dykes.
Yeah, what are the differences with the Scotland team when they're playing well and when they're not playing well? What is it they didn't do? I think the sit-off teams. See the first half against Israel, sit-off teams.
Do you know what? I couldn't believe? I mean, Stevie's such a technician, and he'll have everything sorted out. I don't think they've worked on just a long ball. Many times a long ball beat them. Every time somebody kicked the ball,
up to date.
Just no, the defence.
Oh, defence.
I'm
right.
going. The keeper kicked it out and they struggled. They absolutely struggled.
They dropped off a wee bit too much.
Yeah, I thought Saturday half time they went and played 5 yards, 10 yards for them to pitch.
But, because people don't play that long ball anymore. But every time, Henry was getting caught. It was just just an easy ball. But it worked.
I like when we're aggressive. Yeah. Aggressive with the ball, aggressive without the ball as well. And I think what he's got is in that side. He's got that. He's got boys that buy into that and are willing to work their socks off and be aggressive with the ball, be aggressive without the ball to a certain extent. Yeah. Because you've got to be careful.
Well, that's a result because, to be honest, they should have been beat about 4-1. So
the chances they had.
The chances they had. The save Craig Gordon put up was magnificent.
I've seen the highlight.
They had a couple of chances. A couple of boys. There was about 4 of them had a chance to score and they all panicked and tried to pass at each other, and it was in front of goal. Again, it was a long ball. And I'm thinking, maybe that if they'd have scored, it might have. The boys might have stepped up. I would like to think so, but it was just.
You're going to say that Stevie Clarke seems to get that with his team, so didn't he win the knockout? Well, still get a result.
Gets a result. He did that when you watched them with Kilmarnock. His team, where they were solid, well organised, and sometimes when they didn't play well, they got a result. It's a great thing to have as a manager.
If you give decent teams that making chances, they'll score. They will score. Even Peter Heed would score something.
There's no easy games, I know, but were they a big...
We won 5-0, mate.
Did you?
Were they a big, strong, physical side? No,
they weren't really. They just nobody was hit. Right. The ball was coming out of the top. Every chance it was a long ball.
Over the top.
And they were just nobody going and win that.
Right.
And it was just going over the top and they were getting in behind them. It was just route one. It was... But nobody got that.
Hanley's probably a big miss in terms of that, isn't he? He's good at
but he never done it. He's the one you want to go and win it. I thought McTominay in midfield didn't look comfortable.
It's a strange one that he replaced McGregor and Gilmour, because I thought they were kind of the catalyst for the second half performance on Saturday.
Gilmour, I tell you what, Gilmour's going to be a star. Honestly, I mean, he's a really good player.
He's a technician.
But he's going to be, controls everything. He's going to be a major star.
McTominay, maybe need to find the way he's going to play him at the back or where he's going to play him in midfield. But it's great to have that versatility.
I know. Seems to be better at the back than... He's more comfortable at the back.
Sometimes when you see the whole game in front of you, I mean, you played that yourself, Peter, he did it, and
playing at the back's a canter when you play midfield.
Because you see everything in front of you. Sometimes midfield, everything's behind you, side you, so you've got to be scanning all the time and seeing where people are. And
scanning?
I know I'm into this.
You're modern day coach, scanning. He was over Barcelona on a coaching course, wasn't he? Scanning.
I wish, by the way.
John Collins sitting there. But again, nightmare for Lewis.
John Collins.
Nightmare for Lewis.
Nobody knows nobody knows who that is.
remember the age of watching. But him and Carver was only a double bed, no singles.
Listen, he's had a brilliant experience.
Has he enjoyed it?
He has. Aye. I said to him, it's like he loves being in amongst good players. That's all he wants to get better. So no, he wasn't involved obviously in the last two games. But you've heard me saying he's got a good attitude to the game. Hopefully his time will come. It'll be difficult because they're strong in the middle of the park. So he just needs to keep his head down, keep working away.
It's good to get in there.
Moldova away, Denmark at home. We're going to do it? Well,
they've just got to beat Moldova, isn't it? That's what they've got to do in that same. Doesn't matter if they beat Denmark or not. But it'll be a good test. If they, I just think if they go and beat Moldova, that's in there to the playoff. And then you've nothing to lose against them. Go and have a go.
These players do perform in these type of games, so don't
go back to defending. I would say I think he's got to play too. I think Scotland's a far better team when they play two up front. I just do it. It's a different mentality. McGinn's busier. What a strong player he is. You didn't realise not how good he was, but Every time he just reads it. Every time somebody comes in, he puts that big
backside in it.
And that's what Stevie Clarke.
Dalglish done it. Dalglish done that for years. And just free kicks.
Right, we're not comparing John McGinn to Ken.
No, I'm talking about Mark Hughes done it as well. The big arse.
No, I'm kidding.
But he just used that word mentality, and I think that's where Clark's good with that group of players. They've got a strong mentality.
Yeah.
They'll always keep at it, even when the chips are doing. At times they're not playing well, maybe the other night, but they found a way.
Yeah.
So Moldova, put all your eggs in the one basket. Get your strongest, most aggressive team and go and have a go. Because Denmark's up.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave it to Denmark.
They should beat Moldova at home, innit? It's at home, innit?
No, wait, Moldova.
It's away.
Yeah.
But there's no gimme.
No.
And that just shows you the other night. You know, they don't get the winner. So
teams are, any team that you're up against at that level are well organised.
Organised and fit.
Moldova
Pose
never
your
won a
problem.
game.
Yeah.
Never won a game, Moldova.
I think no. Right, so was that what you were doing sanctuary, the John McGinn? 'Cause you kept sticking your arse into people. What was it?
I did that. I know.
Right, domestic stuff. Top of the table class.
Sanctuary. I thought Sanctuary was on fire. Smoke, man. People just appear out the smoke and sit
That was
beside you.
Kev Farton, wasn't it?
That was Kev. How does it
Kept lighting his fire.
brilliant.
Why does it need to be so smoky in a place like that?
I think Slaney asked for that so that people couldn't see.
Where was Slaney? Didn't see?
Never went.
Sorry,
he says he had, I think 3 birds back. He said something like that, but I don't know.
Aye.
To be confirmed.
His girlfriend, his ma, and her pal.
I think I met his mum. I think he's back. See, I thought
His ma's the best woman in the world.
That's what I'm going to say. I think
terrible kisser, but what a woman.
Aye, I don't know.
I know.
Well, I met a lovely woman, and I'm sure it's Slaney's ma. You know, had a good gap there. It will, aye, lovely woman.
I'm actually say I was talking to her and his girlfriend, I can't remember. I was pissed. Good fun. What a good night.
Top of the table clash at Ibrox Saturday, Rangers and Hearts, Derek Ferguson, Andy Halliday derby. What are we expecting for this one? Will Hearts have a go?
Aye, because they're in a good place, and I think you look at them now going forward, they've got that flair. They're good to watch actually. Their Hearts, aren't they? You know,
Mackay's gave them that something
and that's
different,
credit to the managers because last season get pelters by the way because of the way they played. Aye.
Oh no, they played for it.
I hear that. Yeah, they were the days. No, I like the way Hearts have. I like the players have brought to the club. The fans at Hearts, you know, it's like a bit like the Celtic Rangers kind of thing. It's not winning at times is not enough. You've got to do it with a wee bit of style and that.
Panache.
So panache is a great word, and I think that's what Robbie's done. He's bought well. They'll be organised, but they've got that wee bit of pace, a wee bit of flair going forward, and they're going to pose Rangers problems. So if Rangers are going to win this game, and I'm took them obviously to win it, they're going to have to be at their best. But this could be. Like the Celtic game, this could be a all humdinger.
I've stayed away this week for
the two of them.
Frank, do you think Hearts, have they got a good enough squad to challenge
so,
for
I think especially at the moment, because I don't think Rangers are playing to the best of their capabilities.
They need to believe that bit, Mark.
If they go there, I think Robbie will have that. I can't believe Robbie's getting stick sometimes after some of his supporters and not playing well. I think they're doing very well, you know, and he's playing with the best. The players that he's got them into a system that's working for them. And I don't think they'll go to Ibrox with any fear. I think they'll go there and have a go.
And I think they'll go without fear.
So go and defend
at this stage of the season, but what they've got to install throughout the course of the season, that they believe that they can win a league, they can top Rangers and Celtic, because that's what happens. It get to a stage, and when we've said it often enough, when you need that result, you need to go and show what you're all about. Some players, I'm not saying all of them, some players just they go into that, they just shy away from it a wee bit. And you see, it only takes one or two to do that. Yeah. And the game goes to pot.
Me, when I was at St Mirren, to go to Ibrox, I loved it. You know,
I loved them. I loved
but
they've not got your
mentality. I loved going to
mentality.
Celtic and, you know, big crowds and just... That's what you play football for, isn't it?
So you embrace that, but some of them fear it. Some of them overthink it. So that's how, and I always say, football players have got to be daft, because don't overthink things, just go and play. Just play in your game. But sometimes you've got players that, well, maybe they're too intelligent, they overthink it, and that's why.
But it tells you where Hearts are, that Souters missed the last 2 games and they've won comfortably against Livingston and Motherwell, so it tells you how good
Which is a surprise, because you know what, I think Souters top draw. So he was, Was he producing a few moves?
Is that massive? I've seen it floating about. His big head floating about.
I couldn't see for the smoke, mate, that's what I'm telling you.
Oh, right,
So, to be honest, I was in the corner, I was just me and Big Kev.
You and Kev?
Just having the shots and anyway. I don't know, but I was having something.
Gerrard's been linked with the Newcastle job. Do you think that's realistic?
Nah. Well, listen, they're coming in. they're going to spend fortunes. You know, they're going to spend lots of money, and it'd be great for Stevie. It's great that he's associated with the job, but it's not going to happen. You know, because
why no?
They're going to go for a massive,
more experienced manager.
I think Conte is the man that they'll want, and he'll bring in all his team, his backroom staff, which we keep talking about. It's a great. I think it's one of the important things for a manager to bring in his own people. So I think he'll bring in his full entourage, and he'll get it back in the
Entourage, wow.
I know, good words a day.
That's just
scanning it. Scanning it.
What Rangers Saturday? How do you expect them to line up? What will it be to front three? Kent, Morelos, and who else?
Is Ken, but is he fit again?
It's a big miss if he's not in it.
Well, always is, but I mean that hamstring, you want to make sure that's 100%. I like be right. Roof, I think he's away in international duty. I don't think he gets back until Saturday, so he could be missing.
I don't know why he doesn't play.
Hadji's been playing.
Hadji's been playing well.
He's been playing pretty well. Scored, didn't he?
Yeah, good goal on it.
So I think you always go with your strong, always Morelos, but you've got the Aribo that can play up top. You know, I like Wright. I do like people are kind of they were slightly having a go at him, right, and he's just going to be an impact player. But sometimes being an impact player is not a bad thing.
No.
You know, coming onto a game and that half
where is Roof coming from? Where's he travelling?
Jamaica. And they're playing some.
8 hours, man. It's
Aye, but then see, that's your mentality. You would do that, no problem.
I done it for Australia. He flew back for Australia, the Scotland team. Landed back the Saturday morning.
And
played in the afternoon.
I bet you were hopeless, you know.
I scored 1-0.
Did you?
1-0. Thank you very much. Brilliant.
Did you really?
I scored 1-0.
What, you landed for Australia in the morning and played in the afternoon?
11 o'clock, phoned the manager and he says, take a couple of days off. I says, no, I want to play. And he says, you've been travelling all night. I said, staying up at night's never been my problem. So he says, come and see me. I went and see him and he says, yeah, all right.
But do you want to know who stops him this day and age? It's sports scientists. They just come in and say, nah.
They wouldn't tell me.
Match day -2.
I wouldn't have made it.
We didn't even have a masseur or anything.
Is Davis back?
Davis and most capped Rangers player ever. So he is. So congratulations, Stevie Davis. So I think you need.
And what will Lundstrom just get? Because Lundstrom's been playing quite well in there.
He's been playing well in that role, but I think he'll go on a wee high for that as well. And he's fit as a fiddle.
Davis. That's what I'm saying, you're strongest. Do you think that will affect him with the rumours about Gerrard?
What, players?
I don't know. I'll not affect Gerrard.
He's late.
Listen, because if they're not talking the game, Hearts will beat them, I think. So.
Aye, and that's what they need.
That's just, some players might think, you know, I mean, they'll get a game if Gerrard goes and it's 180 minutes. I don't think he's. It's great that he's in the running, but it's just paper talk.
And that's a good thing.
He's doing well to get in that frame of mind. So it's. But I don't think he wants a Liverpool job anyway. That's what I think.
Of course.
After
but that's a good thing for Rangers. They know they need to be at their best on Saturday if they're going to beat Hearts. So that's when you get focused and you get zoned in. But see what you're just saying there? Aye. I think that's what he would try and hold out for. Is the Liverpool job.
He's waiting Clifford leaving.
It's the same with Souness. It was like Souness.
I know.
You know, when Liverpool came calling, he was off like a shot. And what did they say when he went away? He regretted it. You know, he regretted leaving. He left too soon. So maybe he's young in management. It's still Gerrard. He's still got a lot to know, a lot more knowledge to get on board. So I don't think the Newcastle.
James, you say young managers, you're learning every day, ain't so. I think he's another year or two and he'll be ready for doing there.
Yeah. Going to be a humdinger for it. What a game it's going to be.
A good game.
Another good game. Celtic, Trafford at Motherwell. 2 places above them. Massive game for
I've took Celtic.
Have you?
You've took Celtic?
I've took Celtic on my cup, so I have. But because I think that's going to be a real shootout, because Motherwell are no shy when it comes to goals.
Especially at home.
Aye. But I just think
he's on fire.
They concede, as we've said earlier, and the kind of shows they concede too much possession at times. But they're quite happy with that, Motherwell. But I think if we do that with a Celtic side that are so good going forward, you're going to get punished. So if Motherwell going to get a result, they're not going to need to score, in my opinion, 2 or 3.
We're working on that, putting it back into the fullbacks areas, because if the fullbacks keep going into midfield, you just put it in there.
Motherwell.
They're going to be
They've got pace up top, isn't they?
Because it's like, we're going back to, you know, Ralston was in the centre circle, Turnbull was right back, and I'm going, why would you want to bring a midfield player out and put a full back into midfield? And it didn't work. So
But at times it has worked as well.
Oh,
so
I know,
on the flip side.
aye, but it has worked. But no one teams attack you, Mother will attack them. They'll be all out for they'll be up for that. They'll be working all week and putting it right back in the corners. I guarantee it.
Aye. They'll look at that and they'll try and counter on them quick.
Of course they will.
And
It
they'll try and
might not work.
Aye.
So if Celtic's on their game, then it goes. If one person, the worst thing about that, if you're playing that system, one person doesn't do their job, then it can mess it up.
Yeah.
And there's another, we were talking about Stevie Clarke, how he's got the players to buy in. He has kind of philosophy, the way he wants them to play. That's like the Motherwell players, because they're knowing the ball all the time. And sometimes, you know, players can spit the dummy a wee bit. You go, I've not got the ball, I've got to work. He's got them buying into that. Aye, we work, but when we get our opportunities, these guys up top, Woolery,
Van Veen.
Watt as well, Watt top player, they'll get us goals, gets you wins, gets you win bonuses, keeps you everybody.
It's the same thing. The wee guy, Kyogo's coming back from Japan or Australia, where was he? He played against Roger, didn't he?
Yeah, I played against Roger, yeah.
So, don't know when they get back today.
I don't know. We'll check the flights.
Check
Oh,
flights.
because I didn't go to the
That's
airport.
fucking easy.
14 days. Wee sleazy,
Get in the sanctuary, get a wee rubs in.
So you've not took Celtic?
Not took Celtic or
but who do you
Rangers.
fancy?
I would have took Celtic. I really would, because they've got better players. But if they're not at the top of their game, and that system, if one player doesn't do it, it can mess it up. So
I could see like a 4-2 or a 3-1 Celtic.
I think it'll be close. But I just stayed away from it.
Another humdinger. Aberdeen go to Dundee, two sides that badly need a win.
I'm going to watch it.
Who needs a win
6
there?
o'clock. Both of them. There's like Aberdeen.
When's
It's a
that on? 6
horrendous
o'clock
run. Or is it 6 o'clock Saturday night? So it is. So Dundee, for all their good football, early on in the season, you mean they're down there.
Yeah, it's a bit
And
wins,
once
innit?
you're down there, the confidence starts to ebb away. They need a result big time. They've got the players there. They produce that. Aberdeen, look at the squad, so strong. You know, just needs to tinker, Stephen Glass, and just find that right formation of that way you're playing. You could look up top and say, listen, come on, you need to start taking some of the chances, because they have created chances. But that's a massive
It's
game.
a strange one for Aberdeen, because they've always had good people that, you know, that can put the ball in the back of the net. They've always found strikers, haven't they?
Ramirez has done okay, hasn't he? His goal return's not bad. Who
but-
else is there
but
that's getting you
okay is no
goals?
good.
The chances they're creating should be a lot better than, you know, somebody should turn them into goals.
Yeah.
A good striker would.
Then you get the boy Ferguson in the box, man. He's a good finisher.
I know,
Aye,
but
and he needs to get in the box,
I know,
man.
but you can't rely on that. I'm saying, going back, they've always had good strikers. You know, they've always had great players up there, and just a wee out-and-out goal scorer. Through the years, you know.
I also, I don't know, you think Ramirez was a surprise choice to bring them for the league that he was playing in?
Try to get Scott Booth back, didn't it? But he went to Birmingham Ladies.
But sometimes you can find
45.
a wee diamond something now down in England, doing in that championship. You
I wouldn't be here if I found a diamond.
But you look for some, there is good players down
there
there,
is.
and they're used to our game.
Aye.
You know, Ramirez, it might have took him a wee bit of time to kind of acclimatise, but he's a guy that I don't think he likes that. He likes getting a wee smack. He's a big boy, strong enough. But
Hey man, stop that.
yeah, you got to be brave. But no, they've got a good squad. But it's a massive game for both of them.
Yeah.
I think
And I tell you what, I don't
going
think
for
it'll be a good
Everton.
game to watch. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be nervy.
Oh,
Because
aye.
the big Jazza came out and slaughtered him after the St Johnstone game, didn't he?
Aye. Oh, he was raging with him.
says
I
he's
was
the
listening.
most
I was
disappointed
listening to
he's
him.
been, yeah.
Aye. Because he said to him, he says, when you're a couple of goals doing, it's easy to play. And we know exactly what he means by that. You know, so what he's basically saying is some of them are cheating him a wee bit.
Of course.
So, and he's no daft. He'll know who it is.
The biggest problem is
So-
you can't change it.
Charlie Adams is fit though, which is a massive boost for Dundee's back. Charlie.
He's 42.
They need Adam back.
Yeah.
They need Adam. They need somebody
I
like
know.
that.
Well,
Because,
he pulls the strings, doesn't he?
Aye.
He does pull the strings, doesn't he?
But, aye.
Run a lot, but he's...
but there again, that's what obviously Aberdeen will look at that, and somebody will try and nullify him. But
That'll be a good
but
battle.
they've got a good squad at Dundee.
Yeah.
Sorry, and they've
That'll
got
be a
good players.
battle. Charlie Adams and
Scott Brown.
Midfield, aye. One of the best with that one. One of the best with that ref.
So who'd you fancy?
Do you know, if I was no took it, a draw. Aye, a nervy, nothing each, one each draw. So I would have. That's what I would have went for.
You've took it on your Kit and Frank Solno last year. You can tell us when you come to
These
that.
two, I know.
Who's want to go first?
You go for. I know who's.
I know.
Right, you go first, Frank. So you ready?
Go on
Hibs
then,
v Dundee
sir.
United.
Hibs home win. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a really good game. Both play good football. I just think home advantage though. But Hibs are a bit disappointed not getting anything at Ibrox and that, but I think home win for him.
What do you think Tam Courts will be sent to United, boys?
Oh,
Any
big,
words?
massive, huge words. Aye.
Aye. Big words that we can
Be proud of you two today. You have been on fire.
Aye, good word, big words, isn't
You'll be
it?
telling the boys to scan, won't you? Scan it. You need plenty of scanning at Easter Road.
I can't believe
You
it's good.
got to scan the back four.
I'm going to regret that.
St Johnstone v Livingston,
That
Frank.
means something to eat, but scan. Hey, St Johnstone, Livingston. I'm going for Livingston to continue their dismal run, and I'm going for St Johnstone home win.
I'm going to say you on the Livingston thing. It's a bit strange that the boy Newbill's not. He's at Arbroath.
Well, by the way,
Flying.
if you wait to see this boy, he's been different class. I spoke to Dick Campbell at the start of the season, the first game, he played Inverness, and he said to me, he says, wait to see this boy playing. He didn't have his best of games that day, but I've been watching him. Big boy, handful.
Played with his brother down south.
Aye, and do you know something? Well, I'll talk about it because see their style of football. You know, I think they've tried to change it a wee bit too much. Get back to
been horrible.
Been horrible team.
And that big boy,
they've always been that way, innit?
He's been decent.
Always been a horrible
Have you
team to play against.
You played against him?
No, I watched him on the telly the other week. Thought he was good.
That's a good player for a big good feet.
Yeah. Ross County v St Mirren, Frank. You love St Mirren, don't you?
Aye.
Well, do you know what? I took a draw a couple of times, didn't I? And I knew they were going to get results. And I just think Ross County's, they've not the win yet, have they? Have they had a win?
No.
So I'm just, listen, St Mirren's on a good run of form. I think they'll got better. I think they'll get the points, you know. I really do. I just think it's going to be a good game. But Ross County are you know, Malky's now, he's got to get him. He's got to get him. He needs a win, but I think St Mirren will
I think like Ross County are one of the teams that just will produce a result for you.
Aye. Pull it to their arse.
Could be one of the games.
And then Dundee Aberdeen, Frank.
I'm
shout.
going for the Dons, the Dandies. I thought they'd done all right, you know, against Celtic match. So they're due to turn the corner, and they've got good players.
All right, they need to set a result.
I know, but it's as you say, it's just they're creating every game. They're creating good chances, and even if they've not got an out-and-out striker, you're talking about Ramirez, but somebody's going to turn them into goals, and I just think they'll get chances against Dundee. There's no.
Ramirez is an out-and-out striker. I just think he needs to be a wee bit. He needs to be a wee bit more brave. Like you would fling yourself in front of.
People don't want to go in case they get hurt.
What about Hedges? Is he fit, you know?
I think, you should be back, He wasn't far up, and he certainly adds to Aberdeen going forward.
Right, Derek, Hibs v Dundee United.
Hibs, listen, they could maybe look back at the last game, unlucky. We get Portis get sent off. I mean, these big fellas got to learn. But you'll hear me often enough saying it. Quite like Hibs, I like the way you go forward. Dundee United, just when they're on it, different class. When they're not, they're poor. So I'm going Hibs.
Okay, Rangers versus Hearts.
Cracker, you said it, humdinger. Rangers need to be at their absolute best if they're going to beat Hearts. I think that's another game, goals in it, but I'm going to take Rangers. The crowd, home advantage, massive, so it is. So Rangers to edge it.
What do you do in the house with this? Is it the Rangers top of the Hearts shorts?
Aye.
No, it's just...
just naked.
Aye, just but wee speedos.
I could see.
Hearts.
Mother will be Celtic.
I think that's a cracker.
It's another
Call it another humdinger. That's it.
I might get naked for that one, I know,
I
just
naked all weekend.
But let's watch the games.
You and Tom Cowan sitting naked, that'd be good. Watch the game together.
Seen Saturday night. Right, well, I'll FaceTime you, I'll sit and watch the game naked.
So what time do you think you'll put clothes on?
Right.
What time will you sit?
I'll just not put them on.
All day. All day in the sky.
What's the naked rambler?
Naked rambler.
I think Tyson Fury's dad said that if you get beat with Wilder, he was going to run through London naked, wasn't he? You never stripped in the night. You forgot about that, didn't you? So I'm going to go Celtic, goals in it. But Celtic just a wee bit too much going forward.
Okay, and finally St Johnstone v Livy.
I'm going to Livingston. I think they need to get back to what they were. You know,
team for Perth.
At times I did say they play good football, but they've got to get back, be nasty, be horrible, get a victory. But St Johnstone, good manager, nobody there too long.
Why do you think he's playing that way? He's trying to play football just when they've always been a team that just nobody likes going there.
Probably trying to take him to the next level, isn't he? It's tough.
It just looks like that. Maybe he's not doing it, but it just looks like it for the outside looking in.
Maybe.
You watch them, but no, get back to be nasty and horrible, and you might get a result. But St Johnstone at home, they've got a good manager who knows how to get results. So. St Johnstone.
Right, who's fighting over who's getting this?
There you go.
I've got one.
Slaney, just get his I've got one.
Cheers, lads.
Cheers,
Good
boys.
man.